Welcome. I'd like to share with you a little story. Let's say you're shopping at Walmart. You have a cart full of stuff to buy. You're standing in the checkout aisle. And let's say you're in checkout aisle number 18. Another shopper approaches you and says, "Hey, you must not have heard of the secret, huh?" You're like, "What secret?" She says, "The secret of checkout aisle number 19. By checking out of aisle 19, they will actually give you cash back on all of your purchases. If you stay in this aisle, you're going to pay full price." Then she says, "Follow me and I'll show you." So you wheel your cart over to checkout aisle number 19, and the woman tells the cashier that you want to check out. The cashier rings up your purchases, and sure enough, when she's done, she hands you cash back on your purchases. Let's say you ask the cashier, "Is this a one-time promotion or what?" And she says, "No." One of the many secrets of checkout aisle 19 is anytime you shop from this Walmart, you will receive cash back on all of your purchases, as long as you use checkout aisle 19. As a matter of fact, she says, in addition to the cash back, we often extend discounts that you can only get by checking out at aisle 19. So you respond, "Excuse me, but you said there are many secrets." And she says, "Yes, there are. And another one is you have to be invited to aisle 19, which you were by that nice lady. And also, this isn't the only Walmart with an aisle 19. All of our Walmarts have one. So no matter which Walmart you shop at, make sure you check out at aisle 19. My question to you is this. Once you find out about the secret of aisle 19, would you ever check out of a Walmart at aisle number 4 or 16? No. Where would you check out? Aisle 19. Okay, let's get back to the story. So you're done checking out now. You got your aisle 19 only discount. You put your cash back in your pocket and you begin to push your cart towards the exit. As you start walking, you see all of the people in the other checkout aisles. Let's say you happen to notice a young mother with a couple of little kids and 2 carts full of stuff. Would you stop and invite her to use aisle 19 now that you know what you know, or would you let her pay full price? I would tell her. Why? It's the right thing to do. Once she receives her discounts and her cash back, what checkout aisle will she use every single time she shops at Walmart in the future? 19. Do you think she would tell any of her friends? What would she tell them about? Aisle 19. Would you be tempted to tell other people, even total strangers, in other checkout aisles before you left the store? Yes. What would you tell them about? Aisle 19. When you got home, what would you tell your spouse about? Aisle 19. When you went to work the next day, what would you talk about? Aisle 19. Let's say the next day you run into your neighbors, and of course, what would you tell them about? Aisle 19. You tell them, and then the husband says, "Walmart has an aisle 19 too?" You say, "What do you mean too?" He says that he found out about the secret of aisle 19 last week when he shopped at Home Depot, but he had no idea that Walmart had one too. Your neighbor's wife then informs you both of another secret of aisle 19, which is that over 600 retailers, including some of the biggest, all have aisle 19s. So now my question to you is, when you shop at any one of those 600 stores, what aisle would you go to make your purchases? Aisle 19. Would it take long for word to spread about the checkout aisle 19? Of course not. Could you see people just buzzing about this? Absolutely. And what would they be buzzing about? Aisle 19. Anyway, on with the story. 9 months go by from the day you learn of the secret of aisle 19. You go to your mailbox, and then there's a letter to you from the aisle 19 Corporation. You open it up, and inside's a check made out to you for almost $3,000. What would you do? Cash it or call to ask what it's for? Okay, well, let's say you call the corporation and ask why they sent you $3,000. The customer rep person says, "We thought you might call." That's another one of the secrets of aisle 19. We have the ability to track the ripple effect a person creates when they tell someone about aisle 19, and then when that person tells someone, and so on and so on. As it turns out, your ripple effect has reached almost 30,000 people. You say, "What? 30,000 people?" But I think I only told 3 people the first month I heard about it, and I'm not sure I told anyone else after that. She says, "Yes, that's right. But according to our records, the next month, those 3 that you told 3, which added 9 to your ripple effect. And then those 9 told 3, which increased your ripple effect by 27. And it continued to grow like a domino until 9 months, your 3 turned into almost 30,000 aisle 19 customers." She says, nah, I know that may be hard to believe, but the secret of aisle 19 is something people are just excited to tell others about, and everyone benefits from it. So once you start a ripple effect, it kind of takes on a life of its own and just grows and grows. So because you started the ripple effect, we track it. And as long as you continue to use aisle 19, of course, we pay you a percentage of the ripple effect you created, which this month comes to around $3,000. Now remember, she just said this month. So you ask her, do you mean I'll get a check next month too? She says, yes, and every month in the future, just as long as you remain qualified, and everyone in your ripple effect are aisle 19 customers. As a matter of fact, most people see their checks getting bigger every month because who wouldn't use aisle 19, right? Now my question is, don't you wish now you had told more than just 3 people about aisle 19? Now, given what she just told you, where would you make sure that you check out of every time you shop at one of these 600 stores? Aisle 19. Would you tell everybody you know about the secret of aisle 19? If you had just received an extra $3,000 and were confident it would come in next month as well, how would that affect your life? What would you do with it this month? What about next month? And the next month? Wouldn't life get a lot easier if you had an extra $3,000 or $4,000 a month coming in that you did not have to trade your time for, like a second job, or your cash for, like in an investment? Now, what if I told you the secrets of aisle 19 are true? The by invitation only, the cash back on what you're already going to buy, the discounts to hundreds of stores, the tracking of the ripple effect, how we arrived at $3,000, all of that is real. One thing, however, in that story is not real, which is another great secret of aisle 19, and that is you never have to stand in line at aisle 19 because you never have to leave your house to get to it, because aisle 19 is an online reality. It not only includes brick and mortar stores like Walmart, Kohl's, Old Navy, or Home Depot, but also online sites like buy.com, eBay, and a host of travel sites like Priceline and Travelocity. So I invite you now to take a look at aisle19.com.